King Yang and Ulji Munduk, the heroes in Gosu Zhanjiang. It is unknown when Ulji Munduk was born and dead, and Samguk just has the limited number of information about him. However, it is described that he was calm, and he had a strong will. He was also wise, and he was literate. Moreover, Danje Shin-che-ho evaluated him as the greatest figure in 4,000 years of Korean history. When he was alive, the king of Goguryeo was King Yang. In his time, Goguryeo was declining gradually from its heyday, and the biggest problem that the country was faced with was the conflict against China. At that time, China, which had been separated into several countries, was reunified again by Sui dynasty, and the first emperor, Su Moon-jae, was the outstanding king. He developed Sui dynasty into the powerful country, and naturally, he commanded other small countries to surrender to his country. However, King Yang chose to struggle against Sui dynasty instead of being submissive, and he prepared the war against Chinese Sui dynasty. The emperor, Moon-jae, sent a diplomatic document to Goguryeo, and it was about asking Goguryeo to show sincerity and civility to China. Finally, in 598, King Yang attacked the Yoseo region, which was very close to China, and Moon-jae sent 300,000 troops to invade Goguryeo. However, the Chinese army was confronted with heavy rain, the epidemic, and typhoon, so the majority of soldiers became dead. Goguryeo triumphed over the Chinese Sui dynasty in the First War. Nevertheless, Yang Jae, who succeeded to the throne after the death of Moon-jae, had strong aspiration to conquer Goguryeo, and in 612, he dispatched about 1 million soldiers, and it was the world's largest scale, which was unprecedented. In the early stage of that war, the army of the Sui dynasty tried to occupy fortifications of Goguryeo, including Yeodong-sung, but no fortifications of Goguryeo were captured by the Chinese army. Hence, changing his strategy, Yang Jae had 300,000 soldiers directly attack the capital, Pyongyang, but no sufficient munitions could be supplied to the troops. Taking advantage of troubles that the Chinese army had, Ulji Munduk pretended to surrender and lured the army deeper into Goguryeo. Although Moon-jae wanted his army to attack Pyongyang in alliance with naval forces, this naval force was annihilated by the naval force of Goguryeo, under the command of Go-gun-mu, who would become 27th king. Finally, since the majority of soldiers were exhausted and starving, the general, Woo Jung-moon, had no choice but to retreat. Ulji Munduk did not miss that chance, and the army of Goguryeo all attacked the Chinese army in the area near Chungcheon River located in North Korea. Due to this attack, in 300,000 soldiers, only 2,700 could survive, and it is the great triumph known as Sal Sudae Chub. After this failure, Yang Jae sent the huge scale of troops again in 613 and 614, but he failed to conquer Goguryeo, and it caused the exhaustion of national power. Finally, in 618, Yang Jae was assassinated, and Sui dynasty collapsed. King Yang and Ulji Munduk were heroes who defended Goguryeo and protected independence against China.
안녕하십니까, 잉코스토리입니다. 구독과 좋아요 부탁드리고요. 구독하시면 더 많은 잉코스토리 영상들을 보실 수 있습니다. 감사합니다. 안녕하십니까, 잉코스토리입니다. 구독과 좋아요 부탁드리고요. 구독하시면 더 많은 잉코스토리 영상들을 보실 수 있습니다. 감사합니다.